Welcome back. All right. Welcome, guys. Today, if you don't know me, my name is Yusuf. I'm a sports psychologist, which means I am going to teach you like the great traits that great athletes have. Because at the end, success is a matter of mindset. Yes, talent is important, but at the end, if you if you have no work ethic, if you're not focused, if you don't take any action, all the talent in the world is not gonna get you where you want to get. So a beautiful thing is focus. Focus is the most crucial element to achieve your goals. Why is that so important? Because we all wake up with the same 24 hours, and achieving our goals is really just a matter of continually like pushing through, following through with what you're supposed to do. Your goal, the thing you want to achieve, is just a result of your continuous habits. And once you do that enough times, eventually you will reach your goal. And that's what it is. Let's get a little bit more exciting. All right, I had a pretty crazy day today, and it took off my focus. But the most important thing is like not to beat yourself up because it took your focus. At the end of the day, we're human, and it is totally normal to get distracted, to get like pulled by stupid things that are going on in your life. And the only thing you can't do is like to get sucked into it. Most of the time, it's negativity, to get sucked into the negativity and forget what you're supposed to do and not do what you're supposed to do because you don't feel like it. And then, even if you do it, not to think about it, not to pay any attention to it. And that is a really crucial element, how you need to be able to control your mind. And how can you do that? There are pretty like the most simple method is if you continuously do breath work. Once you do breath work, you get to control your body, you get to control your heartbeat, and you get to control your mind. Then also like putting your body through a bunch of stress. That means like hard workouts, sprints, martial arts, like a lot of hard sparring, just like fighting and getting that primal urge, like building up that stress tolerance. So once other negative stuff hits you, you realize like life is more than that. Life is more than that. And we really got to be appreciative. We got to be appreciative of what we have going on. Mm, if you can watch this video right now by the comfort of your own home, in your own four walls, and you have a ceiling above your head, you got to be really thankful that things are going well because every day you have a chance to achieve your goals, no matter how hard life seems. There, it can be a lot worse. You can be hunted down. They can try to really harm you, like whoever is your enemy. And so if you don't have any enemies, if you get to live every day, go to sleep, and wake up, you always have a new chance to achieve your goals. It's really important though to write down your goals. Write them down. Write them down because every day you set your mind to achieving those goals. You give your brain the direction it should take, how your day is supposed to go. So, how do you do that? You just grab a pen and a piece of paper and you start writing. You start writing. Sometimes even journal. Imagine a beautiful life you want to have. Imagine it. What is it that you want to have? And why don't you have it yet? I think achieving that goal takes massive action and courage. If you can be courageous, if you can be courageous, because most of the time, We know the things that we're supposed to do. We know what we have to do. We do. And let me see if I'm getting attacked by the Matrix. No, it's all good. Mm, the higher you like, when once you want to change your life, once you want to change your life, go a new direction. Let's say you've been courageous. You want to go in a new direction. Your old life that you've been living is gonna try to pull you in. It's gonna try to pull you in, not forcing you to stay where you are in your comfort zone. It might be your old life, it might also be your subconscious. Our brain is wired a funny way. If your brain thinks you belong to a place, that's where you belong and that's how you're gonna act. So if you believe you belong to the top, this is how you're gonna act. If you believe you don't belong there and belong where you are right now, it's always gonna hold you there. So you have to convince your mind of a new reality. And how do you do that? You close your eyes and visualize. Yes, it sounds like woo woo magic, but what do you got to lose? It doesn't cost anything. You're going to spend time on YouTube, on your smartphone. Just go lay down, sit down, close your eyes, and imagine the good life you want to have. Feel it because your brain doesn't know the difference, what's real and what's not. Make it like feel it and then convince your subconscious mind this is the life you want. And let me tell you something. This is what I noticed. The older you get, the more life tries to break your spirit. It makes you a little bit like it makes you like a little bit softer, like trying and more cushy and wants you to believe it less and less. Thankfully, I was always fired up. I can notice it went down a little bit, but I'm not giving up. I'm going. I am going. Here I am making these YouTube videos. Is someone watching? Maybe. If not, doesn't matter. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at talking. I'm getting better to talk in front of an audience. And I want to help your life. I want to help your life. And it's not like, oh, this is your dream life. Like, dude, like every goal worth achieving demands effort, demands your time, demands energy, demands your sacrifice. What do you want to sacrifice? It also demands from you to let go of your old life. You're waiting for a new opportunity, but sometimes you just gotta make the jump and leave that comfort zone. We all know it's true. We all know it's true. If you watch Batman, Dark Knight Returns, it was the third one with Bane, when Batman was in this underground prison. Every time he had that safety rope, he never made the jump. He learned that he had to let go of that safety and believe. And when you believe, when you have no other choice but to survive, you approach things way differently. So much differently. So what I'm teaching here is like there's like principles from like life lessons which can be taught by everyone in self-help books. But what I'm differentiating with is like also like using principles from sports psychology, optimizing your mind, optimizing your performance. That's what it's about. It's making you because all these self-help books are cool, but sports psychology is cooler. Why? Because you gotta be a great performer. You gotta be a winner, and that's the beautiful thing about it. You learn how to win. You learn what is necessary, and staying your course, staying focused. The best athletes in the world, yes, they have talent, but they had to work so much on their talent to become one of the best. And then even if you're like one of the best in the world, there's still a lot more competition. And yeah, to be number one, it's something truly special and unique. And I think you guys can learn it too. I learn it, you learn it, we all become it. If you're interested in that, type into the comments community, send you an invite to my private community where you learn how to become relentless, become unbreakable, and follow your gut, follow your passion, follow your dream, make money, become successful. That's what it's about. Yeah, I call the group Unlock Greatness because I do believe everyone can become great. Everyone can become great. You don't need you don't need talent, but I think everyone has talent in a certain area. Everyone has a talent, and it starts with here. You got to believe first, then you got to follow it. And then like not get distracted. Look, man, I got right into this talk. I love it. I had a pretty messed up day, getting bombarded here with nonsense. I'm staying true to my goals, staying focused, not getting sucked into the games of others. Why would I want to build someone else's life? I'm building my life. Just because other people are sold on someone else's life and they try to drag you in, don't. Gotta stay strong. Gotta stay strong. Stay aligned. Stay on course. So I just got here to talk about it. And see, like if that wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't mention them. But we're human, and that's one thing to remember. If you when you're human, stuff like this can happen. But the amount of success you're gonna have in your life is the amount of stress you can handle. And sometimes you gotta take that stress. But if it's not benefiting your goals, if it's not benefiting your final destination, discard it. You don't need it. There's always something else. And a beautiful thing about life is if you make space, if you take like if you have a full cup and you take that stress out, you pour it out, you have space for new opportunities. You can't fill up a cup if it's already full. You understand? So that's why it's really important to have courage. Life is never gonna let you gonna let you fail unless you fail, unless you don't put any effort. But life is gonna help you. And then sometimes be scared. Because when you're scared, then you know it matters. You remember the jump from the Batman movie? Gotta be scared. You gotta be angry. Gotta move. Like if you do something for pleasure, yeah, it's not the same intensity as if you're like really scared and you gotta make it. Stay aligned with your goals. Stay aligned. What else is new? Do I get emails? I do get emails. Um, Another important thing, you should never think of yourself that you're something special. Because once you don't do that, that's the moment you're gonna become special. I'm always a fan of binary. Like you gotta think you're nothing special, but then you also gotta think you're something special. Why? Because if you never believe you're something special, you're not gonna take action towards. Like you're never gonna take a special action. But if you believe too much you're something special, then the defeats, the roadblocks are gonna destroy you. They're gonna destroy you. You're not gonna be able to handle it. You're gonna fall deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole. If you say, "Oh, why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me? I didn't deserve this. Why did I deserve this? Oh, look, I had to go through this and this." Trust me, dude, there's someone out there who lived a way worse life than you. So never think you're something special. Because once you realize that you're nothing special, you take it. You're not gonna get hung up on it. And that's the benefit of thinking you're nothing special. And even if you become something special, you still gotta keep your feet on the ground and think you're nothing special. Even though everybody around you is gonna act like you're something special. There's a lot of mind effery going on. You gotta be able to control your mind. Gotta be able to navigate through the ups and downs, especially the ups. The ups always feel so nice, but that's when you get less hungry. Floyd Mayweather was great. That dude, man, he had a boxing record of 50-0, always hungry. He trained like he was always hungry, even though he wasn't hungry anymore. He handled success the best. But like, let's go back to being nothing special. If there's a great movie scene. It's from Fight Club. There's a great movie scene from Fight Club when Tyler Durden puts that chemical on Edward Norton's hand and burns, like chemically burns him. He tells him that he's nothing special, and once like it is such an important lesson for manliness. Because when you stop thinking that you're something, like that's when you become a man. That's when you stop being a little boy. And then if life punches you, you take it. You roll with the punches and you get up. Yeah, man. Boah. Floyd Mayweather. How did he do it? Dude, I believe that dude didn't want to do this. It's a little dirty here. He did not want to do. I don't think he wanted to train all the time. He trained like 3 to 4 times a day in the middle of the night. He didn't want to do it, but he did it. He knew what discipline is. A disciplined person can truly live a life at the highest high and still make it work. So you gotta know how to handle defeat, but then you also gotta know how to win and how to deal with success. I like this. I'm gonna write an article on that for my community. Let me write it down. Hmm. Cool. It's not easy. Being at the bottom is not easy. Being at the top is not easy. But being at the top is more enjoyable. It's not meant for everyone. Only the winners. So if you're a winner, wish you the best. But let's support each other. Join my private community. Type in community inside the comments, and then I send you the link, or DM me on Instagram at thinkgrowstrong. Let's chat. Let's have a conversation, one-on-one conversation. Let's see where you're at. Let's see what you need, and then join the community. Let's grow this thing. We'll make it work. We're gonna win. So with that, I'm out of here. I'll be back later this week, and I hope you have a great start of the week. Talk to you soon.